Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blurred in the land. Welcome back, Legends community. Returning Legends, thank you so much for commenting, liking, and sharing. New Legends, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, and also sharing. It's the Versatile Blurred on YouTube. Today, I'm back with a new video. Something I kept seeing over the weekend, man. I said, you know what? Maybe it's time to react to it and listen to the interview again so I can give you my actual take on this. So, recently, actress slash singer Coco Jones has a new album out called Why Not More, her first solo album. She's done other albums, but she's officially saying this is her first solo album, meaning because she did music when she was younger. And pretty much she went to the Breakfast Club, and the Breakfast Club let the bombs out, all right? Letting her know, what was the issue of why the album had not received it for the interview. So I am going to play the interview, guys, and you already know what time it is. Then after that, I'm going to react to the actual interview. So give me a sec, guys, while I put this up. So give me a sec.
More, I'm going to tell you right now, Def Jam don't care about you.
Oh,
and I'm going to tell you why. They sent your album at 7:44 a.m. this morning. Mm. And I said, no, we should cancel the interview because it's not fair to you as an artist, and it's not fair to us as hosts. And because you know you're sitting here now, and then you know people will be in your face talking to you about everything except for your music, and people will wonder why. Why are they always just focused on the mess? Why are they talking about everything but their music? It's because your label didn't send it until 7:44 this morning. We're doing a show. Who got time to listen to the album?
I hear you.
So yes, that's the reason why. That was the holdup. So I don't know what the label told you, but that was the reason I was like, you know what? Let's cancel the interview.
Dang, so you still want to do it?
Yeah, we're doing it now, but I just like that. Lauren did a crash listen to the album.
Baby, that's why I was rushing for these papers, okay? Because I am a fan. I do feel like you deserve your moment, but it went down how he said it went down.
Yeah,
so we're here.
I didn't get a chance to listen to it. That's why Envy left. Envy was like, I ain't listen to it. I'm not going to do it like that.
And he didn't say cancel. He said reschedule. He didn't just say cancel you. He was like, we should reschedule it because that's not fair to either party.
It's not. You don't think? I don't think it's fair to you at all.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. I definitely feel like I would want y'all to hear it if y'all would want to ask me questions about it. I also know, though, like, I only got the right now. You know, I'm going on tour right after I drop this album. So I do want to still talk about it, and I can share what I know.
True.
And y'all can listen to it when you get to listen to it.
Okay.
But I love my label. They do have my back. I gotta speak for my team.
They need to do better.
I'm not gonna let you just say that.
They didn't send the album until 7:44 this morning.
Okay.
And this is a radio station.
I gotta say,
you're an artist.
I love my label. They be doing right by me.
Well, she only doing what I would do if somebody talk about one of y'all.
So, seems like Charlamagne made a valid point, right? So this is her first debut album, and you mean to tell me Def Jam sat on not letting the actual host for the Breakfast Club get a chance to listen to it so they can interview her about the album? Absolutely unprofessional, right? This is a big label, Def Jam at that. On top of that, Charlamagne mentioned they did not send the album until 7:44 a.m. What time does albums come out on Friday? 12 o'clock a.m. So it doesn't make sense. I like that Charlamagne said it's the label. The label don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you succeed. And that is a problem because we could have listened to the music if they would have gave it to us. They didn't give it to us, so guess what? We didn't hear about this until 7:44 a.m. I like that he wanted the actual interview between Coco Jones to be scheduled again, rescheduled for another time. That made a lot of sense. I wasn't even mad when he says, you know what? He's got a great point here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is not a bad idea. Because they'll have their questions for songs that they liked on the album, maybe how the song came to be and everything. But they were unprepared. You know what I'm saying? Even Lauren pretty much defended Charlamagne on this. This is a problem because this is going to be her first solo album. I really hope that it works out for her. I mean, I listened to the album. I thought it was a really good album. But this goes to show you that they're lacking accountability. They're lacking accountability. If they would have been able to send the album off at a decent time, they would have been able to listen to it. I like that Coco Jones said, look, okay, this is my team. You know what I'm saying? So she's got like this, loyalist persona with it, right? This is my team. Okay, I get, they've done me right so far. But Charlamagne's like, well, they still lacking accountability. They're not being accountable for what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And, like Cat Williams said, you're star players. They're not star playing at all. You know what I'm saying? So that is a problem too, because this could hurt her debut album. You know what I'm saying? Because enough people probably don't know about it because of that. Her actually saying that we can still continue to interview and I can tell you about the album. I guess she said, look, I got a tour after the album release. It may be harder for me to come back to do another interview with you guys. So she did bring something where I was like, okay. I don't know, man. It just sounds like it was just a bad move and an unprofessional move from the label itself. It's like, well, Def Jam, what are you doing? Don't you want the artist to succeed? You know what I'm saying? I like that Lauren did get a chance to listen to the album. So maybe her listening to it probably made the interview she got a chance to ask questions that she wanted to ask because she was a fan of the music. Envy left, just kind of had a similar mentality to Coco when it came to it being loyal to her team. You know what I'm saying? I really hope it works out for her. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that artists still go through certain things. It makes you wonder why artists don't necessarily, I'm not saying all artists, why some artists just go independent. You know what I'm saying? Because they tired of the labor politics and BSing around and all this other stuff. At the end of the day, this is her first album, and for them to do this, it's like, man, do y'all really care about the artist? That's the biggest question. But it's the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments, do you think that Coco Jones should have had the label reschedule the interview on The Breakfast Club? And my next question for you guys is, do you think Coco Jones will eventually leave Def Jam? It is the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, sharing. Also, hitting that bell to stay notified, guys. And it's the blur from the middle of the map, guys. And I'm out, legends.